Hey guys, hope you all are well. Welcome back to this week's product of the week. I just want to quickly say before we get into this, guys, if you're not subscribed and you enjoy content about 3D printers, CNC machines, resin printers, anything like that, give us a subscribe, guys. If you don't like it, you can always unsubscribe. Doesn't cost you anything and it really helps us out. If you guys don't want to subscribe to YouTube but you rather want shorter videos, we are on every social media platform. So they are linked down below. If you rather want to do that, go follow us on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. I hope you guys enjoy what you see over there. This week's product of the week is the Flashforge Adventurer 4. This is actually the only Flashforge that I personally like, and we'll get to the reasons why now. If you search for a 3D printer on Google, 9 times out of 10, the first 3D printer you will see in the images is a Flashforge. But why is that? Flashforge is considered the Ferrari of 3D printers. That's why it's so expensive, and. They have superior build quality, everything like that. It's really nice that every Flashforge printer is enclosed. Really nice for students or schools or businesses because you can't get your hands into the moving mechanical parts, so you have less of a risk of hurting yourself. I think the only way you can really harm yourself with this is if you touch the hot nozzle. Right off the bat, what we see is a nice smaller design for the Flashforge Adventurer 4, and it's nice that it's so small but not small because it can fit on your desk. Speaking about the size quickly, the build volume of this is 220 millimeters by 200 millimeters by 250 millimeters. Now when people see the Flashforge and they think, great, they can slice and go on with their lives, and they hear that Flashforge has a specific slicer, they feel very, very concerned or very, very intimidated of, oh no, I don't know how to use this, I'm gonna have to learn this, it's gonna be difficult. Don't worry about that. As you can see over here, we're going through the slicer and it is very, very similar to other slicers that you see. Yes, some features are in different areas, in different spots, or you have to go through a drop-down menu, but it is really, really simple to navigate. The nice thing about the Flashforge slicer called Flash Print is that it's very, very difficult to mess it up. You can't do personalizations and things like that you have such a freedom of doing in Cura, for example, and that limits you, yes, but it does also guarantee you that you're not going to make a silly mistake if you don't know or if you just weren't focusing properly. It's not going to allow you to do that kind of stuff, and you will be sure that you're going to have a successful slice every time. One of the nice features about these guys is that it has a quick buckle design for the nozzles, so switching out nozzles is easy as 1, 2, 3, and you're done. Another nice thing about getting a Flashforge is that there's no assembly required. Because you don't get a flat state printer on a Flashforge, is because of the nice enclosure that you get. So because of the box that you have over this guy, you don't have to assemble gantries or aluminium pieces or bolts and screws or anything like that. It's all ready for you. Rip open the box, take off the padding, put it in some power and start printing. With a removable bed plate that you can bend and pop off your prints, an auto bed leveling system, and a built-in camera, this guy is really one of the more superior 3D printers out there. Like I said, this printer specifically has such a superior design and build quality that is the reason why I'm very excited about this. You've also seen that in some Flashforge printers you can't fit a full kilogram roll. It is a different story with this guy. It has a big enough space on the side with the removable door with magnets that can fit a full 1 kg roll of PLA, ABS, TPU, PETG, whatever you want to put inside there. Now we're speaking about nice features. Yes, it's nice, but what can it give me? One of the biggest features of the Flashforge Adventurer 4 is its farming feature. Now what does that mean? A farming feature, basically, if you have multiple Flashforge Adventure 4s and you want to link them together, you can do that. You can link the printers together, and on your printing farm, you can select what printer to print what at the same time. That this guy prints piece 1, the next one prints piece 2, the next one piece 7. However many you have, you can link them together and get a full functioning farm system out of the Flashforge Adventure 4s. Alright guys, I've opened the bed here that you guys can get a better view of how it looks inside the printer. And yes, what's nice about an enclosure like this is that you can fully successfully print with ABS because it is fully enclosed and you can control and monitor the temperature inside. It makes it a higher chance of success with ABS filaments. We are going to be printing with PLA for the reason of we're busy with the really cool item that we're printing for the shop front that we have in our Centurion branch. That's going to be a secret, but let's see if maybe you can guess what our plan is with one of the pieces that we're going to be printing now for our shop front. It is a very identifiable piece. Maybe you guys can guess what it is in the comments. Let me know if you think you know what it is. Guys, this is the Flashforge Adventure 4. Like I said, one of my favorite Flashforge printers. Now, anyone who knows me, any customer who has spoken to me know I don't like to oversell to people because you are now going to overpay, you're going to be upset at me, you're going to come back and you're going to shout at me. I'd rather have you buy something that you want, something that you have a purpose for, something that you will be happy with. I'd much rather that happen and you be a happy customer. So I do say, with my honest opinion, the Flashforge Adventure 4 is more expensive because it is a Flashforge, but it is one of the Flashforges that is quite worth it. There are some that are just stupidly overpriced that I cannot justify why, but this guy is definitely a special one. I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you next week.